These are the top 10 NBA ball handlers in NBA history. Oh, what the fuck? Wrong list. My bad. To kick off this list at number 10, I got Paul George. Now, Paul George isn't the flashiest dribbler on this list, but he is the tallest. At 6'9", Paul George really has the ball on the string and is elite at getting to his spots. Not to mention that he dropped Chris Paul to his ass. I don't really like Chris Paul, so that alone got Paul George at number 10 on my list. At number 9, I got Jason Williams, aka White Chocolate. Now, true basketball fans know that Jason Williams got his start in and1 street ball, so you already know he's bringing some extra style and flash to the game. Jason Williams really revolutionized what point guards could do in the open floor. He had a crazy hesitation mixed with a low, crafty crossover. Once you paired that with his elite playmaking and ability to see the floor, Jason Williams was easily one of the best ball handlers ever. Number 8, I got Chris Paul. Now, I meant what I said earlier. I really don't like Chris Paul too much, but I gotta call a spade a spade. Chris Paul has one of the best handles I've ever seen. A low double crossover and ability to make defenders fall at will, especially earlier in his younger days with the Hornets and the Clippers. Nobody could stay one-on-one in front of Chris Paul, including my favorite player, Kobe Bryant, who has 12 all-defensive teams. At only 6 feet, he was able to use his low center of gravity and quickness to blow by defenders. At number 7, I got Wardell Stephen Curry. And no, I'm not just putting him here because of what he did to Chris Paul, though I will admit that it did help. In all seriousness, Steph Curry has one of the best ball handles we've ever seen in NBA history. He almost has this unconventional dribbling style where he keeps it kind of far from his body, and it looks a little loose, like you could take it from him or he might lose it, but it's really on a string. I mean, look at how he's spinning Rudy Gobert around here like a top. This is a 4-time defensive player of the year for what it's worth, and he got my man dancing slide to the left, hey, slide to the right. At number 6, I got Bad Boys Isaiah Thomas. Now, like I said in my earlier video where I ranked point guards, Isaiah Thomas stays being one of the most underrated players in NBA history, and it's no different when it comes to being a ball handler. Look at what he's doing. This is like some Harlem Globetrotter shit that he's doing in a real live game. Rumor has it he never got plucked in the open court. I mean, look at this. This is some street ball stuff he's really doing in a live NBA game. Isaiah Thomas had a nasty handle. At number 5, I got Tim Hardaway. And no, I'm not talking about that bum that plays on Dallas with Luka and Kyrie. I'm talking about his pappy, Tim Hardaway Sr., known for his move, the killer crossover. The 1-2 step was nasty. The between the legs in front crossover was absolutely unguardable. He had defenders shook. I mean, look at J-Kid right here. He playing with, oh my goodness, boop-bop. Drive, up and under lay. This is easily one of the greatest crossovers ever. The amount of space he was able to create with this move is undeniable. The only reason he's not higher on this list is because his handles overall wasn't as deep as these other 4. At number 4, I got the bearded one, James Harden. Now, honestly, James Harden at number 4 is kind of crazy. I wish I could put him higher, but y'all are going to see why I can't. James Harden, out of all these people, has probably made the most people fall out of everyone on this list. And I'm talking about grown men in the NBA fall. Ricky Rubio is crawling on the ground, bruh. Look at this. He is crawling on the ground. Out here dancing on people and whatnot. Disrespectful. And then don't get me started on Wesley Matthews. The way he dropped Wesley Matthews, this might be the greatest crossover ever. It just might be. Look at his snatch. And it's not just that he dropped him, then he stared at him. The elite handle package mixed with the disrespect, I got James Harden at number 4. At number 3 on this list, I got the answer, AI, Allen Iverson. If you hoop, this doesn't really need to be explained. You already know what time it is. In fact, some of y'all may be sitting around wondering why Allen Iverson is only at number 3. Once again, y'all gonna have to wait and see. But AI's crossover was absolutely elite. AI was crossing people so bad that they had to start banning it. They literally invented the call carrying because Allen Iverson was shaking niggas out of their shoes. Nobody could stay in front of him. They actually invented a call just to stop him. When you want to talk about changing the game, he invented a call. They invented a call to slow Allen Iverson down because he was just shaking these dudes with his left or right. You don't see this dude crossing the GOAT right now? He is shaking the GOAT, bruh. The only reason why these next 2 are ahead of Allen Iverson is because I feel like their overall handle bag, once again, it's just higher than his. But as far as a straight crossover, no one had a better move than AI. At number 2, I got Jamal Crawford. Now, this may be shocking to some because he's not as great of an overall player as some of these dudes, even though he was kind of nice. But anybody who knows basketball at all knows that Jamal Crawford stayed handle ready. I mean, the move was absolutely crazy. It wasn't just a crossover. It was a full arsenal of dribble moves. Like, there was nobody who could guard this man one-on-one. Like, if your defensive assignment was Jamal Crawford back in the day, bro, you was not getting no sleep the night before. I know I said James Harden dropped the most defenders, but now that I'm looking back at it, Jamal Crawford had everybody touching earth. I mean, look at poor Patty Mills right here. ISO'd at the top. They don't like him, bro. Dropped into a knee like he was proposing, bro. Who left me on this Crawford island, bro? My man is proposing. He is on one knee right now. Guarding Jamal Crawford would have gave me nightmares. I didn't realize how many of these was against Ray Allen. That's the second time he done bop Ray Allen's ass. No diddy. Now, poor Wesley Matthews right here, bro. You know somebody done crossed the shit out of you when you stop mid-play and ask for a push-off. Like, he stops mid-play and was like, ref, help me. Help me. The ref like, nah, you gotta fight your own battles, kiddo. Come get this work. Excuse me. Now, I don't know about y'all, but if you play 2K at all, spamming the double behind the back Jamal Crawford move was vintage for years. I mean, he straight violated my man Lance, sent him running into the screen, threw my man into the screen with the crossover. Yeah, Jamal Crawford is definitely number 2 all time in NBA handles, no question. At number 1, we don't even got to do too much talking, bro. We all know what time it is. I'm not arguing. We're not debating. If you got something to say, just go ahead and put it in the comments. But I promise you, I'm not responding. Kyrie Irving has the best handle in NBA history. It's not close. It's the crossover. It's the overall bag. Kyrie Irving be dribbling in a way, I feel like he don't even know what he about to do. When he come down the court and he see you one-on-one, I don't think he even knows what he's about to do to you yet. But just trust me, it's going to be nasty. It's going to be bad. You going to get violated. You going to get embarrassed in front of your mama, wife, girlfriend, kids, in front of God and everybody. You better switch. You better double team, get the ball out of his hands because there is no stopping this. When it comes to straight basketball handles, nobody is touching Kyrie. It's not close. So this is my list, man. The top 10 NBA dribblers of all time. Y'all let me know what you think. Do you agree with the list? Do you disagree? Did I miss some people? Who would you add? Who would you take out? Is it the perfect order? Y'all let me know. Thanks for rocking out with your boy. This is Zoe. This is The Last Word, and we're out of here.